The world is already changing thanks to ChatGPT, the best AI I've ever used, which has blown me away by writing books that are sold on Amazon, coming up with really well-liked 2-week writing challenges, and passing university examinations. So I made the decision to test it to the maximum and identify the top 10 uses for it. That will alter your life. Welcome to That iNinja though, before we begin. The channel where we demonstrate how to make quick money utilizing cutting-edge AI technology. To be notified when fresh and well-liked money-making strategies are posted, think about enjoying this video, subscribing, and clicking the notification button. Open your browser and navigate to chat.openai.com to get started. You'll be prompted to register. So enter your information once and you should be set to go. And asking it to provide a summary is one of the most effective things you can do with it right away. For example, if you have a web link to a lengthy article that you don't necessarily want to read, you may copy the URL, enter ChatGPT, and ask it to summarize. Just paste the link and watch. This content is for you in one sentence. Watch the magic happen as ChatGPT summarizes masterfully. What would have been a lengthy article has been condensed into a few phrases that can be read quickly. The fact that you can ask it to describe YouTube videos is what really astounded me, especially if the films are lengthy. All you have to do is select the URL, click the copy button, and ChatGPT will ask you to summarize the video before asking you to paste the link, particularly the head of the YouTube video, and the title. Without utilizing the title, nothing will be revealed. Even though the results sometimes vary, you always get a quick synopsis of the video's content without having to watch the entire thing. So once more, you can easily copy the text from files or papers and then type it into ChatGPT rather than spending hours reading through them. Ask told or too long to condense them into short sentences so you may paste them. It didn't read them. What's crazy about all those pages of text and watching this bad boy spit out the shortest summary you've ever seen? It will be much quicker and simpler to grasp if you ask ChatGPT to recap or explain something that happened in the news or in old history while using the same online link on your phone. However, that is only the beginning. There is a ton more you can do with it. You can learn pretty much everything from it. Let's imagine you need to pick up a new skill quickly. You may ask ChatGPT to teach you whatever you want instead of searching Google or reading manuals. And amazingly, it actually provides you with a highly clear tutorial and step-by-step instructions on how to get started. From what I've tested, it also does a great job at teaching you multiple languages and even specific software like Photoshop. It gave me the chord, the fret, and even which string I needed to put my finger on to start playing the guitar. And keep in mind that it is absolutely bizarre. Is everything here free? It's also absurd that you can enter a project or a particularly irksome piece of math homework into ChatGPT and ask it to do it for you if you're stuck on it. Since it neatly explains all you need to know, and after all that, you can still ask it to review your project or even grade your assignment for you. I really wish I had this while I was in school. For instance, you might ask it to score your paper out of 100, and it would not only do a terrific job, but it would also explain why it gave that rating. As a result, you could use ChatGPT to teach GPT or turn it into DocGPT. Okay, so ChatGPT is obviously not a real doctor, but the fact that it can help you become incredibly healthy seriously blew my mind. Let's just pretend that you want to lose weight, get in shape, and build some muscle. You can ask it for a thorough workout schedule. It also offers some excellent guidance and a fantastic plan to follow. And keep in mind that you can ask for even more specificity if this isn't granular enough for you. We might even take it a step further and ask ChatGPT to make you a weekly meal plan that includes a calorie budget, and observe how specific it can become. Then you can request that it convert that meal plan into a shopping list for you. The way Howard organized all the different ingredients also really blew my mind. It's a game changer. You can also ask it to create a fantastic recipe for you with a few ingredients you already have at home. So for example, if you only have a couple ingredients lying around, you can ask GPT what you can cook with these ingredients, and it will actually generate different recipes for you. Or you can even ask it for a recipe for a specific meal. Let's say you are allergic to nuts, or maybe you wanted vegan mac and cheese. Many things are capable of changing you, but the reverse is also true. It can even do this. It is so bizarre. But suppose you copied a message or email that you had authored and sent it using ChatGPT. You can instruct it to study a message and develop your writing style. When you do, it's absolutely insane in what it picks up and how correct it is. It'll ask you to paste exactly what message or phrase you've typed so we can learn from it. I speak in a casual manner, for instance. These are the terms I like to use, and my writing occasionally contains humor, which is acceptable. This is something equivalent to creating an AI version of yourself, and it can be quite helpful, particularly when you require ChatGPT to write and reply on your behalf. If that doesn't blow your mind, check out this. You can paste anything into ChatGPT and ask it to frighten in a person's style like Snoop Dogg. People will genuinely assume you authored anything. For instance, this was quite funny, and I was astounded at how well it was rewritten in his style. He clearly rules the world. But what's even better is that ChatGPT allows you to assign identities, and the strange part is that it will actually provide you with better responses. You just need to tell ChatGPT to pretend to be that person when it is in that character. But after that, whether it's Snoop Dogg or not, it will answer in the same way each time you interact with it. The possibilities are truly unlimited, which is helpful, especially if you need to consult ChatGPT for some guidance. So let's just say you needed some advice because your roommate kept stealing your bananas. Well, you can ask ChatGPT to help you out, and somehow the advice it gives is so balanced and reasonable. It's as if you're talking to a professional. You can literally ask it for any advice, like how to deal with a tricky situation, how to impress your in-laws, how to get a raise at work, literally anything. You can even ask it how to respond to something in tricky situations, like if your boss or coworkers sent you a nasty email. Message, all you need to do is paste in the message. They sent you. Then ask ChatGPT for some help and advice, and probably one of my favorite things is that it'll even write a response for you. Another amazing thing is charging. If it is, what you can do is actually scan images. So let's just say you had a complex diagram or intricate chart. You could just copy the link to that image, go into ChatGPT and ask it to describe what is in this image, then just paste the link to it. And in a couple of seconds, it'll explain and describe exactly what is happening in this picture. And sometimes it does get the explanation completely wrong. But if you give it a bit more information, it should get it right on the second try. Now, ChatGPT is a further wonderful innovation that you might not have considered, is actually requesting that it arrange a vacation for you. You can ask it to be more particular, and it will provide you with a daily agenda of activities you can engage in while traveling, and present choices for transportation, including airplanes. You may ask it, what were the top comedies of the 1990s? If you want to know what I prefer to use it for, movie and book recommendations. You'll be given a list, just pick one. Then take a seat, unwind, and enjoy. I also really enjoy utilizing it to take these incredibly difficult formal exams and making them more approachable and comprehensible. Once more, you just copy and paste the text and request that it be made informal so that you can finally understand it. Now let's play some games using ChatGPT because, dare I say it, you can play games with it. Okay, so when you ask ChatGPT what games you can play with it, it will give you a long list of alternatives. However, my personal favorite has to be trivia because you can use this prompt to play any quiz game. So, I guess you could play a game of tech trivia, or even something as absurd as cheese trivia if you wanted to. But you could also go a step further and ask ChatGPT to create a game for you that you could then play in your browser. There are some steps involved in getting there. Right, the idea that ChatGPT can essentially create a game from scratch is just whoa. However, you can ask it every step of the way how to achieve this. Additionally, you can play text-based adventure games like Dungeons & Dragons, if all of that wasn't enough. I don't play Dungeons & Dragons myself, but you have to admit that it's quite amazing that I can create an entirely original story from nothing for you. Now to improve the replies. The best course of action is to act as if you are speaking to a genuine person. What is 1 + 1, for example? This is a straightforward question. The more specific your questions, for example, why exactly does 1 + 1 = 2, are, the simpler the response you'll receive. The more thorough and illuminating your comments will be. In conclusion, utilizing proper conversation is a crucial step towards receiving better responses. However, ChatGPT is capable of providing more than just responsive communication. It can generate entirely original content, such as an essay on aliens, terrible jokes, or an Instagram caption, among many other things. With ChatGPT's advanced capabilities, the possibilities for creating content are endless. In fact, it can even assist you in writing a one-page cover letter by providing details about the job description. As AI technology continues to advance, ChatGPT's potential will only increase. Let us know your thoughts by leaving a comment, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and until next time, this is that AI Ninja signing off.